Major political crisis is brewing in Pakistan. While on the one hand, firebrand Islamic cleric Tahir-ul-Qadri has refused to call off his revolutionary protest aimed at overthrowing the country's government, on the other, Pakistan's Supreme Court has ordered the arrest of Prime Minister Raja Parvez Ashraf in the rental power case. The next 24 hours remain crucial for both the President, Asif Ali Zardari, and Prime Minister Raja Parvez Ashraf. The clock is ticking away for the Pakistan Prime Minister after the Supreme Court on Tuesday ordered his arrest within 24 hours, while rumour mills are abuzz that President Zardari is going to flee Pakistan.
They really want to get rid of the election process. They really want to bring on something of their choice, and the whole judgment basically does nothing but to subvert the election process towards which we were going. We were just 2 months away from elections. Assembly was going to complete its tenure in 2 months, but unfortunate decision has in fact shaken the whole democratic system of Pakistan.
Meanwhile, Islamic cleric Tahir-ul-Qadri has vowed to continue his high-decibel campaign against the government. The protests, which started in Islamabad, are likely to continue today. On Tuesday, Qadri laid the siege on Islamabad, demanding the dissolution of the country's parliament and provincial assemblies. The protests saw clashes between the demonstrators and the police. During his speech, Qadri asked the government to resign and called on his followers to stay on the streets of the capital until their demands were met.
Supreme Court has remained. Now only two institutions are there in Pakistan who are functioning and performing their duties to fulfill the needs of the people. One is the judiciary of Pakistan and one are the armed forces of Pakistan and nothing else. Now tell me, where should the people go? Where should we go?
Is it going to be the turning point for Pakistan? Is it going to be the revolution that we are talking about? Is it going to be the Tahrir Square of Egypt that basically brought a toppling of a government which was under a dictator rule? Right now in Pakistan, we are talking about a so-called or a pro-democratic government which is basically run by the military establishment there on the behind. But at the same time, we still need to see. Let's talk to a few more people and try to find out what they actually feel of the rumors that are going on around, because now it's been 2 days, people are talking over the media, and when they start talking a little more, rumors start to take place as well. There are a few rumors about Mr. Qadri that are now being circulated in the media. People are saying he might be being used as a pressure point by the establishment of Pakistan or either by any external force, and he might not be a man of revolution, but he might actually be a man which is being driven by a separate force. How do you feel that?
I think it's quite natural whenever that any personality focuses for the revolution, for the welfare of the people. Definitely the people who works under the table, the people who are living means only for their mean actions, definitely they force, because whenever there is truth, definitely there will be force against truth.
The people, those are coming here, those are from Minhajul Quran, which is directly under the umbrella of Mr. Qadri. And when Mr. Qadri proposed a democratic revolution, it should be a democratic revolution from across the sections of civil society. When we see the government's behavior and their attitude towards this all move, they are still quite confusing. So we don't know. The government wants this procession to stay here on this Constitution Avenue. We don't know, Mr. Qadri, how long they are going to hold the public.
Well, let's now get across to Hamza, who's still standing by with us. Hamza, you know, the basic question is, it perhaps couldn't be a worse timing for Pakistan. The Prime Minister is in trouble, the President finds himself in trouble, and let's not forget the threat that's coming forward from Tahir-ul-Qadri refusing to back off from the protests.
Well, yes, it's a very difficult time for Pakistan. It seems that, you know, trouble has come from all sides. There's tension on the line of control. There's Western pressure coming in because of the line of control on Pakistan with India. We have seen yesterday there was one report came in from Indian side in which they said that the Pakistani side didn't provoke firing, while the Indian Pakistan say that their soldier died because of Indian firing. On the other hand, you have a religious cleric who has come out of the blue and has managed to gather thousands of people in the capital Islamabad, threatens to topple down the government, tells the people and threatens the government that, on his one call, and within an hour, the government will be down on the drain. This is how strong he feels, and this is how strong he has been, Dr. Tahir-ul-Qadri. And on the other hand, you have a Supreme Court judgment coming out as well against the Prime Minister of Pakistan. I think it is all a conjointed effort to make sure that the elections are not only delayed, this whole process of caretaker government is taken over as soon as possible. Not to forget, Dr. Qadri is being used as a proxy by the Pakistani establishment, and also some people are now starting to think that there is a hand of Pervez Musharraf at the back as well, because he's supportive of Mr. Qadri. And if that so happens, then we might see another dictator rule coming into power, keeping it in an umbrella and a showcase of Supreme Court constitution, and also led by some so-called democratic government, which will basically be directed by this dictatorship at the back.